Get ready to have your nerves shredded all over again. The highly anticipated sequel to Five Nights at Freddy's is here, and it's bringing a whole new level of animatronic terror. But here's where it gets controversial. Is this sequel just cashing in on the first film's massive success? Or does it truly have something fresh to offer? Let's dive in. The original Five Nights at Freddy's film adaptation. Check out our review here at https://freddys web/joblo.com/Five Nights at Freddy's review became Blumhouse Productions' highest grossing movie ever, raking in a staggering $295 million when it hit theaters and Peacock in October. It outperformed heavy hitters like Split, The Invisible Man, The Black Phone, M3GAN, the Halloween sequel trilogy, and even franchise staples like Paranormal Activity, Insidious, and The Purge. Naturally, a sequel was inevitable, and it's set to spook audiences on December 5th, 2025. Late last night, a brand new trailer dropped, giving fans their first glimpse into the next chapter of this chilling saga. You can watch it above, if you dare. The first film followed a troubled security guard's harrowing night shift at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, where he quickly realized the animatronic characters were anything but friendly. Fast forward 1 year, and the events of that night have been twisted into a campy local legend, inspiring the town's first ever Fazfest. And this is the part most people miss. Former security guard Mike, Josh Hutcherson, and police officer Vanessa, Elizabeth Lail, have been hiding the truth from Mike's 11-year-old sister, Abby, Piper Rubio, about the fate of her beloved animatronic friends. But when Abby sneaks out to reconnect with Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy, she sets off a chain of terrifying events that unearth dark secrets about Freddy Fazbear's origins and awaken a long-forgotten horror. Returning for the sequel are Josh Hutcherson, The Hunger Games, Elizabeth Lail, You, and Piper Rubio, Holly Ivy, alongside Matthew Lillard, Scream, and Theodis Crane, Underground. New faces include Freddy Carter, Shadow and Bone, Wayne Knight, Jurassic Park, Mckenna Grace, Ghostbusters franchise, Teo Briones, Final Destination Bloodlines, and Lillard's Scream co-star, Skeet Ulrich. On the voice acting front, Megan Fox, Jennifer's Body, brings Toy Chica to life. MatPat, FNAF the Musical, voices Toy Bonnie. And Kellen Goff, Five Nights at Freddy's, Secret of the Mimic, takes on Toy Freddy. The trailer finally gives us our first look at Skeet Ulrich's character, Henry Emily, a figure fans will recognize from Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator. Henry was the co-owner of Freddy Fazbear's, alongside William Afton, played by Matthew Lillard. Here's where it gets spoiler-heavy. Henry's daughter was Afton's first victim, and her spirit now resides in the puppet, a character featured in the film. This detail could hint at a darker, more emotional storyline for the sequel. The journey to bring Five Nights at Freddy's to the screen hasn't been without its twists and turns. Originally set up at Warner Brothers, with Gil Keenan, Monster House directing, the project eventually moved to Blumhouse, where Chris Columbus, Home Alone, was attached for years. It finally came to life under the direction of Emma Tammy, The Wind, Into the Dark delivered, who co-wrote the screenplay with Seth Cuddeback and video game creator Scott Cawthon. The sequel, also directed by Tammy, is produced by Blumhouse founder Jason Blum and Cawthon, with executive producers including Tammy, Beatrice Sakira, Christopher Warner, Russell Binder, and Mark Mostman. Jim Henson's Creature Shop once again worked their magic to bring the homicidal animatronics to life. So will Five Nights at Freddy's 2 live up to the hype? But here's the real question. Can this sequel truly innovate, or is it just more of the same? Let the debate begin.